At least few numbers you have to press there. Here, just say Sairam, and Sairam is there holding your hand. Innumerable number of instances. Innumerable. It is not that physically Swami is not there, now you don't have the opportunity. Why? Just yesterday, I am just coming to Bangalore to come over here. You know that the flight ticket is booked, and basic thing what you should have is a photo identity. So I had my driving license I just came from the school after finishing the school. So the taxi has already come in a hurry-burry. I just got into the car, and the car has left, and it is going out of the Gopuram gate. My phone is ringing. Why so? It is from my home. The server maid, she has called me. I said, what happened? He said, you have left your wallet here. Where I have left? Usually, I carry the wallet in my school bag. So in the hurry-burry, I have come and kept the school bag on the cot, had my food, and I have started. So she said, the school bag is on the cot. Why it should be there? Let me keep it in its proper place. When she has taken the bag, can you imagine from the bag, how can a thing just jump out? She says, the wallet just jumped out of this, and I say that this is your wallet. And she calls and says, come on, here is the wallet. Imagine without that, even if it had crossed almost like half an hour I would have driven, again I would have not realized it. But even I could have not come here. So to the minutest extent, to what an extent God can take care of us, I'll tell you. Remember that every moment of our life is a miracle. Only thing is, God does not stand there and says, waiting like our human being, tell me thanks. No. It is our duty to see Lord's hand and say, Lord, this is you. And thank Him. Why? Back in, I think it was in, I don't clearly remember the year. I was coming after the summer vacation, I was coming to Vrindavan. I had the flight from Detroit to Frankfurt, and next day, summer course was starting in Vrindavan. So I was coming for that. My brother brought and left me in Detroit, and I had they announced that there is a hurricane in in the Chicago. So first I had to go to Chicago, and from there the connecting flight. So they said, no flights are leaving. It is delayed for 3 to 4 hours. So that day, what had happened? I told my brother, you go ahead. Anyway, I am at the airport. Whenever the flight goes, I'll go and catch the next flight. But that day, first it was delayed for 1 hour, 2 hours. Then ultimately, when I reached Chicago, the flight had already left. Now I did not know what to do. I wanted to come for summer course so badly. So I went and asked them. I told them that I have to go. They said, we are very sorry, sir. Today, absolutely no flights are available. Tomorrow evening, we will put you by the first flight, but you cannot go today. Now, I am helpless. So I said, what am I supposed to do? They said, we have booked a hotel for you. You go and take rest there. And tomorrow, by evening, you can come. You need not pay anything, sir. You just go down. There will be a shuttle service will be there, which will take you. So, well, I went there waiting for the shuttle service, which never came. 1 hour, all the other hotels, shuttle services are coming except this. Because they had given me a hotel called Hotel D. Hilton. There was a Hilton hotel just outside the O'Hare airport. So I fed up of waiting. I went there and told, give me the accommodation here. They said, sorry, sir, it is not here. You have to go to the city. I said, it's all chain of hotel, you give it here. They said, sorry, we cannot do. We will. Then they connected me to that hotel. I asked, I am waiting for the shuttle bus, but nothing is coming. What is wrong? Then they said, we are sorry, sir. At 10 o'clock at night, we stop all the shuttle services. So from morning 7 o'clock only, we will start the service again. So I said, I got a reservation with you. What am I supposed to do? They said, you take a cab and come. Now, So I requested the lady at the counter, can you book a cab for me? She said, yes. Within 2 minutes, the cab did come, but he said, sir, I am going urgently for another pickup. Can you go by the next cab, which is just coming behind? He gave me a number. All right. I waited. The other cab never came. Now, all sort of mixed feelings started going in my head. And I called my brother, who was in Ohio, and said, I got stranded like this. He said, don't lose heart. What are you planning to do? I said, I'm trying to take a cab and go to the hotel. He says, don't ever do that. You are all alone because Chicago, the crime rate is very high. It is not advisable for you to go alone in the car. If you listen to my advice, just stay in the airport itself. Early morning, go to the hotel. Still you have time to leave and you can rest and come. So Swami was preventing me to getting into any of the cabs. So I said, all right. I put the luggage next to me, sat there. Now I have to spend time till morning. I was thinking in my mind, Swami, why did it happen? This is what usually, everything goes well. We will never ask Swami that, Swami, why everything is going well? If something goes wrong, we'll ask, what happened, Swami? Why have you deserted? Only at that time, the thoughts will come. So here I am. I didn't do anything wrong. Why, Swami, this type of complication should come? And I was thinking. Suddenly, I was thinking. I remembered a story told by Swami. He says, whatever happens in your life, think that it is for your good. And if you have that positive thought, even the worst circumstances, if you think that it is for my good, it is for your good, definitely good will come out of it. I said, all right. So that thought came to me, why I should take negatively. Shivaratri comes only once in a year. Here is a chance for me to keep awake the whole night and chant God's name. So sat there, sitting with my luggage, and I started chanting I was chanting Gayatri. Continuously I was chanting Gayatri. Now and then I'll get distracted by the people, those who come and go, and it was almost midnight, around 2 o'clock at night. The whole place is deserted. Now what else? All alone, sitting there and doing the Namasmarana. Suddenly I saw a black man coming from far. You know the typical way in which they always walk to a tune which nobody can hear. So he came and stood and stared at me up and down. He was wearing a black t-shirt, black pant. He was totally in black and I was totally in white. So he looked at me and said, why are you sitting here? He asked. I said, I missed my flight. I got a hotel accommodation. So no shuttle bus, so I'm sitting here. He said, follow me, he said. Follow you? What is that? So I was praying. I always feel that Swami is with us, Swami is with us. Swami said, what is this, Swami? What is happening? Swami said, go. So, imagine I took my luggage and I'm just walking behind this strange man. And he was taking me to a place, all the parking lot, not a single soul. All car parking lot is there. After that, the bus parking lot is there. He took me there. He showed me an empty bus and he told, get into it. So, I took the luggage, put it inside. Without telling me a single word, this man started driving off in full speed. And almost like 45 minutes he was driving. I was just looking around. It is so airy and it was so fearful. But at the same time, I was chanting Gayatri. And suddenly in the middle of the road, he stops. He puts the brake and say, in that distance, he showed, that is your hotel. I don't want to come inside. You get down here, he says. So I said, okay. I got down from the bus. Now I want to turn back and say, at 2 o'clock at night, who will take the trouble of taking you, and that also in the bus, a 30-seater bus, to your destination? When I turned back, there was no bus, there was no driver. This is the fact. This is the amazing thing God can do. I couldn't believe myself. I thought that probably I would have sat on the chair and slept off. But no, I can see the hotel over there. Then I went inside the hotel. Tears of gratitude that only I can give back to the Lord. Who else can take care of you like this? Who else can take care of you like this? Every moment of our breath is taken care of by Him. So lovingly, so tenderly. I went into the hotel, checked into the hotel, slept well because I didn't want to call my brother and disturb him again. And early morning when I called him, he said, "Are you getting ready to go to the hotel?" I said, "What shall I say?" Swami brought me in his own unimaginable way to the hotel. This is how Swami has been taking care of me. No, not me alone. All of you. Each one of you. Shukabrahma Rishi wrote only one Bhagavatam. If today Bhagavatam has to be written, each and every one of you can write Bhagavatam. So, dear sisters and brothers, it is the greatest golden opportunity which has come in our lives. We have become the contemporaries of the avatar. And mind you, what greater fortune one can have in life. Never in the history of the mankind, that is why in the beginning itself, Swami has never touched so many lives. There was avatars and avatars. But like this avatar, Satyasai avatar, na bhuto na bhavishyati, it will never happen like this. There is only one Satyasai avatar and he is the only one. Thank you so much for your patience. And I'm really grateful for having given me this wonderful opportunity to share this love story of my Lord with me. Thank you so much for your patience. God bless you. Thank you. Sai Ram. Sai Ram.